Honorable Mukunji.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. And Honorable Speaker, I also want to put in my word on the report of the medium-term debt management strategy. Honorable Speaker, I first want to start clearly by differing with the majority leader, even if he has left. Honorable Speaker, when the majority leader misleads the nation by saying that
Honorable Mukunji,
securitization
order, Honorable Mukunji,
is not borrowing.
Order. Speak to this. You have a chance. Enjoy. Don't speak to leader. Speak to this debate. Proceed.
Honorable Speaker, thank you. I just want to say that securitization is borrowing. And Honorable Speaker, it is only that you are borrowing against revenue that is supposed to have been received by the future generation of this nation. Honorable Speaker, I want this House to take the issue of debt seriously. Because we are here, Honorable Speaker, today, but in another 5 years, we have a generation that is growing. We have Gen Zs that need to get jobs. And sustainability of our borrowing, Honorable Speaker, is something that is supposed to be discussed. Honorable Speaker, the fuel levy, the housing levy, our dividends, these are things that Kenyans receive every year. And those are resources that are received and that are supposed to be utilized, knowing that in the future of the nation, yes, we might need all the roads made, but we must not strangle the future of our nation by borrowing everything and making it difficult for this nation to run in future. Because, Honorable Speaker, we are talking about resources here. The biggest question, Honorable Speaker, is the issue of how the monies that have been received, either through debt, through revenue, are used in this country. That is the biggest question. And, Honorable Speaker, we can talk here and forget that every day there is always a query from the Auditor General. There is always a newspaper article on lost funds. There is always a ballooned renovation, maybe of State House. Honorable Speaker, there is a ballooned construction of a certain stadium. And these are things, Honorable Speaker, that are eating our taxes and are making us borrow even more. And, Honorable Speaker, preparing to read our budget this year of 4.6 trillion, with our collection previously having been around 2.6 trillion, it tells you that we are actually getting money from debt to actually fit the fiscal deficit. And it's good to say that this House has actually signed off the management of debts of this country to some expert analysis without those analyses being brought here for approval. I feel, as the committee has recommended, Honorable Speaker, as the committee has recommended, all securitization.
Let me hear a point of order from Honorable Muchomba.
Mr. Speaker, is it in order for the member for Runyenjes to, for Honorable Mukunji, to refer to some agencies or some private companies that have been signed off to manage our debts without tabling documents to that effect?
Oh, therefore,
he's out of order.
Honorable Mukunji, I also heard you. You need to substantiate.
Honorable Speaker, first, I'm not the member of Runyenjes. So I will not answer Honorable Wamuchomba. I will just continue with my contribution.
Order, Honorable Mukunji. Relax. This is a house of debate, and I'll give you more time. Just asking you to substantiate what you did say about this house signing off to agencies. Substantiate that.
Honorable Speaker, I will just substantiate by explaining the law that we passed in this house. We passed a law and said that, Honorable Speaker, we are going to anchor our debts to the GDP. Honorable Speaker, experts must analyze and know very well that the GDP of our nation, without even the scrutiny of this house, is this much. And then after that, we are able to borrow more. And those are experts, Honorable Wamuchomba, that are supposed to do that. And that is how we have gotten to serious levels of borrowing, Honorable Speaker, in a way that we are not able to actually know how much debt this country has at any single time.
Honorable Mukunji, you don't have the capacity to do that, and I can see, I'm a teacher of economics, and I can see you have completely swayed to the ratio of debt, the debt ratio to GDP, which does not relate to the question that you actually raised and you have been asked. So quickly, I want you to proceed with your debate. Withdraw and proceed.
Withdraw what, Honorable Speaker? I am giving my comments of the report that is on the floor.
You are unable.
Honorable Speaker, when I say, Honorable Speaker, when I say it is experts that analyze
Order.
the GDP of our nation, am I wrong?
Order, Mukunji. You are unable to substantiate. When you are unable to substantiate and you are unable to have facts, you quickly withdraw and proceed with your debate. It's not making you any weak in any way. And we are also helping you to get used to debate. Give him the mic to proceed. Withdraw and proceed.
Honorable Speaker, I have to withdraw something that I've said that is supposed to be substantiated. All I have said is it is experts, financial experts, that do the analysis of GDP. It is not this house, and that is, I stand with that.
Oh, thank you. So you are misquoted.
I was misquoted by Honorable Wamuchomba.
Proceed then.
Honorable Speaker, I just want to say that...
yes. Yes, Honorable Wamuchomba.
Mr. Speaker, the Honorable Mukunji is out of order because this is a house of records and we must have record to support any debate, especially an allegation of what was done by this house. He's claiming that this house passed on the power to manage debts. How did we pass? Which document did we sign? Where is the document? He must substantiate and table the document. Otherwise, he must withdraw.
Honorable Mukunji,
That's
what the house is. It's a house of records. And no, once you are captured clearly, like you put it, and you are unable to substantiate, you withdraw and proceed with your debate. Could you do that and proceed with the debate?
Yeah, Honorable Speaker, unless you want me to bring a law that we have passed in this house back to Wamuchomba for her to read, then, Honorable Speaker, I don't have to even argue on this.
No,
it is obvious we actually amended the law to ensure we anchor our debt to the GDP of the nation. That is obvious. I mean, it doesn't have to even, it doesn't require any explanation whatsoever. All we need to know is by doing that.
Honorable Mukunji, you are out of order. And it's not your business to argue with me when I'm your speaker on matters of record of the House and such undertakings. And the debate here should be very easy. When you have the capacity, you speak on something, you explain it when you are asked. When you are unable, you actually honorably withdraw and proceed. That's all we are asking of you. And I want you to grow as a member of parliament in the next coming session. some of us, I'm sure, we shall not be coming here. We shall be doing something else. So get used to the house. Could you please either withdraw or you forfeit, and I may decide on how to deal with you, because now you want an argument between the Speaker and yourself on facts.
Honourable Speaker, as long as I believe what I have said is a correct thing, there is no need for me to say I've withdrawn anything, Honourable Speaker, because this is just law. This is bills that we pass in this House. It was among the first bills that we passed, Honourable Speaker, and it is not even something that is supposed to be argued about, because when you pass a law, it is followed. From then, henceforth, we have not sat in this House to increase our debt ceiling. It is normally looked at by experts, and we are told, now we can borrow this much, or we are told to reduce our debt. It is automatically something that should not be argued about, Honourable Speaker.
Very well. I think, Honourable Mukunji, you are unable to withdraw, and you don't want to follow the order and the normal rules that we use in the House, and therefore I would advise that you proceed to withdraw that, and if you don't want to withdraw, then you forfeit your chance.
Honourable Speaker, I will not withdraw, because I believe what I've stated is in the public domain. And, Honourable Speaker, we can talk even up to tomorrow, but the fact of the matter is we changed the law and anchored the debt levels to the GDP ratio, Honourable Speaker, and it's obvious.
This is a House of Rules and Order. Let's have the Honourable Ridikiri speak on this.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. You see, the problem we're having is populism and having substantive debates on a very important matter, like the one that is in front of us. Mr. Speaker, I am of the view that the document that has been presented by the committee contains the key aspect of a policy, and this specific one is the debt management policy.